All right, so I'm here with Razor, and this is kind of like an exciting video, and it's probably going to be the first of many on this channel. This is actually the first kind of video I've made with a student, somebody I've worked with for a little bit, who has finally just cracked the code and got their first copywriting client, their first paid copywriting client. So I tell you what, Razor, why don't you just tell the guys on this channel, the guys and girls who are watching, just tell me a bit about your journey so far in copywriting. I mean, what's your background? How did you find copywriting? And just talk about that sort of stuff.
Okay, so yeah, my name is Razor. I'm 23, live in the UK, and so I'll go in depth into this because I know this will help someone out. So, how I initially started copywriting was I joined. I don't know if you've heard of it, Hustlers University, 2 years ago. I joined there, and in there, that's when I found out about copywriting. Had no idea what it was. I was going through some of the training on there. And then eventually I was like, okay, I feel like I can start doing outreach. And that was the first time I did outreach. And we were being taught to do outreach with emails and, send out 40 emails a day. But it didn't work for me. I didn't get no responses, couldn't land, couldn't get a single call, barely got any responses. And I tried for like 3, 4 months, and I remember something interesting happened. After 4 months of doing outreach, I only managed to get one call with an Australian guy, and he had a jewelry company, and he needed a copywriter. And I basically messed up because I got on the call, and the guy he didn't really want to pay me, but he was like, "Oh, I can teach you how to do copy," and like my ego was like, "I'm a copywriter, like I don't need you to teach me." But long story short, I kind of said no to the deal because the guy didn't want to pay me, and like the style that he wanted me to write in was really bad, and I was like, I don't think it's gonna be a good fit. So after that, I just stopped, and then I bounced around doing a ton of different side hustles, drop shipping, every single one of them, every single one of them. But then lately, how I got back into copywriting was I was doing growth operating, and I'll document my whole journey on YouTube. That's where a lot of people know me from, actually. And then I managed to get two clients, and shout out to Elia, that's my client right now. While I was doing his while I was growth operating for him, I was writing copy like every stage of the way. So I had to write copy for his sales page, had to write copy for his VSL, had to write copy for his funnel. And then I had to write copy for our pre-launch sequence, which was 7 emails. And initially I was only supposed to write one email for him, but I got so into the flow that I was like, okay, let me just write three. And then I sent it over to him. He loved it. And then I thought, okay, let me bump up to 5 and then 7. So when I was doing that, I really found my love for like doing copywriting again. And I was like, you know what? Let me try and do copywriting one more time because I see what's like to have a client and write copy for them. So I asked him if he could give me like a testimonial. He agreed. I got the testimonial, and then I started doing a little bit of outreach. And then when I was doing that, I came across your channel, and I was like, okay, I like this guy. Like you don't have a bunch of fancy edits. I remember, I don't know if you said it on one of our calls or you said it on YouTube, but you was like, you wanted to create this channel and make it as basic as possible and see how far it goes.
Yeah.
And I just like that because it's really authentic to me.
Yeah.
So I signed up for your newsletter. I was getting the news. I was getting the emails every single day. I was reading them. And then I went to the bottom of it and I seen that you had a course. And then at the bottom of that, you had a community, a school community.
Hmm.
And I was like, okay. Um, at the time, I couldn't afford the course at all. Like I really had no money at all. But I seen that the community was $30, and I was like, okay, I can join the community at least. And I seen it only had 8 people, which I thought was good because I was like, if I can join, I already know that I can write copy. It would just be good to get in here and speak to you and jump on the call. That was the main thing. Jump on the call with you and just ask like the questions I had. So I joined and jumped on a call with you and one of the person who was really good at you answered all my questions. And then from there I managed to get someone who was interested. And then I remember I reached out to you while I think you was in Portugal or something.
Yeah.
Riding bike.
I was buzzing.
Yeah. You really helped me out because I was kind of struggling with how I should do the pricing, but you gave me some good insights.
Yeah.
I had a lot more confidence when I got onto the call and managed to close him for 1K. So £1,000, 500 up front, 500 on completion, and then he even threw in the 5% commissions. And he has a 5K deal. I mean 5K offer if you pay up front, and if you split it, it's 6K. So I would make $250 on each sale or 300 if they split it. So
Unreal.
yeah, that's kind of my story so far.
Good stuff, man. Unreal. That's so good to hear. And now, I know a lot of people will be watching this because they'll have seen videos on YouTube that are like, you know, how to make 10K a month on YouTube as a beginner, as a copywriter, as a beginner, and all these big numbers. And I've always been on the other side of the fence with people. I've made videos on my channel that are titled that, basically just to get people's attention, like, because that's what people want to see. But a lot of the times I am more of a fan of just, you know, if you're someone like Razor and you're just starting out in copywriting, the biggest thing you need to understand is that momentum is the biggest lever you can pull in this business. So like, if you can just get a client, even if the client is paying you £500, £1,000, £2,000, whatever the number is, it doesn't matter, as long as you can get momentum, because that will spur you on and show you, look, this is like a legit business. Like, it's not just some silly little hobby. You can grow this as big as you want it to be. You can keep it as a side hustle if you want, or you can grow it into a fully fledged freelance business. Like, it really is, the sky's the limit. And when you start having deals like commission-based deals as well, like you've just talked about, and you have a number of different clients on a similar deal, like, you've got a nice little income coming in, and it gives you ultimate leverage. It's so good, which is really cool to hear. And I do hope it does inspire people who are watching this, because, like, I mean, you sent me some messages recently showing me that the client who's paid you £1,000 for this real basic set of emails wants to hire you on a longer term basis to do more emails every single month, which you're just negotiating right now. But as well as that, he's also asking questions, if I'm right, on like helping you with different parts of his business, like his website and stuff.
Yeah. So like I was telling Alex, this morning I got like 5 messages from him in a row, and it was like, first message was, hey, so it was like, hey, here's my website. I think it needs a bit of a revamp when it comes to the copy. But then he sent the actual website link, and then he was asking me, what are your rates for tweaking the copy on here? So I sent him over the rates. He hasn't responded yet, but yeah, I can see with this client, there's quite a few things. So it's not just the emails, but it's copy on the website and stuff like that. And probably laying down the road, there'll probably be more projects that I can help them out with too.
Yeah, and you'll find quite quickly that the door will open pretty fast to things. Like if you're watching this and you're just starting out, sometimes I'm not gonna lie, like I said, I want to be completely transparent on this channel. Sometimes doing outreach to start with can feel like you're pushing a steam train out the station. Like, you just have to do outreach, you have to get clients, you have to do the grunt work. But as time goes on, and one, you get client testimonials from people of like that show that you can deliver what you promised, and 2, you get more clients, it just means you have to do less outreach. And the outreach that you do, you have these case studies as proof to be like, look, I've done this for this business, this person, this brand. What makes you think I can't do it for you? And it makes the selling so much easier, for 1, and 2, because it shows you know your shit, you can charge more for what you're doing as a copywriter. So I literally love it. It's one of the easiest. I'm not actually no. I'm not going to say easiest because it's not easy. It's one of the simplest businesses you can start. Right. And it's cool hearing that you've been in Hustlers University, as a lot of people may have been in that. Like, I haven't personally been in it, but I know what it is. And then you've obviously come and found something else. I mean, there are other people on YouTube, but I just try and be as transparent as possible with things. And it'd be cool to get you. It'd be cool to keep working with you and get you some more clients, Razor, because it's super inspiring for people. I don't know if you can show people. Can you get your phone there? Maybe you could show people on your screen on your phone, like the Stripe payments coming. People love seeing.
Yeah, I got you.
For some reason, people love that stuff. But
I got you, bro.
Like,
but you know, I've been doing like I've just been looking at my Stripe like a couple times a day. Just like it just puts a massive smile on my face, man.
Mate,
okay,
there's the one. Show us some.
I don't know if you can see that.
There we go. Look at that. £1,000 in the bank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huge.
Unreal. And guys, yeah, like massive results, massive results, massive amounts of momentum. But yeah, I mean, anything else to add? And we'll close this out.
You know what? I really feel, I feel like I'm the one that's going to be I don't want to keep you too long, but one of the things that you mentioned was building momentum, and momentum is such a huge thing. So one thing that some people might not know is with my first 2 clients when I was doing growth operating, which helped me transition to get my first client in copywriting, was I got my first 2 clients for free. Like, I wasn't charging nothing at all. And I'm just putting that out there as an idea because I don't know what your opinion on this would be, but I know that in my head I had it like this. I was thinking, if I can work for someone for free, I then get a testimonial in advance, like as like the payment. That testimonial is gonna go so much further than me trying to like get a payment. So that's what I did with my first 2 clients. My first one, she didn't give me a video testimonial. She gave me like it was just like a WhatsApp text, and I screenshotted it. But then my other one, Elia, shout out to him, he gave me my first video one. And I was like, okay, and I was working for free. So I took that and I was like, I've been working for free for a while as well. It wasn't like I was working for like 1 or 2 days. Like, I was working for free for over a month. But, well, 2 things. I got the testimonial and I got the experience of actually writing copy for him and seeing what it's like to have a client and hitting deadlines and communicating with him. So all of that, I was just literally just building my foundation so that when I actually do get a paying client, I already know what it's like to have a client, and I got this testimonial as well. So I took that testimonial from him and I literally just like, I plastered it everywhere, and I was like, okay, I'm going to show like when I reach out to people, they're going to see this testimonial. And like, I remember when I got my client for free, there was a bunch of people telling me like, why are you working for free? That's a waste of time. You da. But I knew in the back of my head, like, I'm really doing it for the testimonial and for the experience. And plus, he recommended me to one of his friends that was looking for a copywriter. But I'll be transparent, that deal, it didn't go through. But he's recommended me to a couple of his business friends as well. And that came from working for free. He told me that if it was like, if I had tried to like jump on a call with him and say, hey, pay me £1,000, pay me 3K, 5K, he wouldn't have worked for me. But because I came and I was like upfront, I said, okay, I'll work for free. And if you like it, I can get a testimonial or whatever, but only if I deliver good results. He was like, yeah, okay, let's do it. So yeah, that's a little gem. That's a little gem for you. So
love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Right, we'll close this out. I'm going to stop the recording now. But yeah, cool. There'll be links below this video if you guys want to check out the course. And I'm stoked to hear more from you, Razor. It's been good chatting with you.
Yeah, let's get some more clients, man. I'm super hyped up. I'm hyped up. I want to get to that.
Unreal.
Yeah, I want to hit those goals. So I've just done a quick video with my mentor. Shout out to Alex. And yeah, great call. I hope that everyone who's watched it has gained something new that they can take away from it and use whether that's an actionable action that you can do, or you've got some type of motivation. I don't like to say motivation because motivation just comes and goes, but you can kind of see how, you know, get some inspiration from it. So yeah, shout out to Alex. That is, I'll definitely consider him a mentor. And just to make something very clear, yeah, like I said, I got the copywriting 2 years ago. I got the skill of copywriting 2 years ago from when I joined Hustlers University. But then I left after like 3 months. And when I joined his school community, I already had the skill. So it wasn't like he was my mentor for teaching me how to write copy. I already had that. More on like the business side. So I remember, like, before I jumped on a call with my client, I was kind of like, damn, bro, I need help with pricing. I have no idea how to price it. When it comes to writing copy, I know how to do that, but pricing, I don't know how to do this. So this is something I can give Alex a ton of credit for. If it wasn't for Alex, I would have charged half the price. Now, I remember I sent a voice note. We were speaking to each other on voice notes, and I was saying, I don't know how much to charge, but I feel like the max I can charge is £500. And I sent it over to Alex, and he responded to me, and he was basically saying like, yeah, 500 should be the absolute minimum you should be charging. You have to charge what you're worth, know your worth. But at the same time, don't take the piss. So he was telling me 500 minimum, and he was telling me 500 minimum, 1,000 should be like the one you're going for. But if you're feeling ballsy, you can go for 1.5, maybe even 2. So it really changed my perspective, because I was thinking 500 is gonna be my max. But after that, I was like, okay, forget the 500. Let me try and go for the higher ones. So yeah, he gave me some great advice. I went on there, and when it came down to price, when we started talking to price, I was tempted to go back to the 500, but I thought, you know what? Alex said, nah, go for the 1K. And I was like, okay, I just threw it out there. I just threw out like 1K. The guy agreed. I was shocked because it literally double what I was going to. It was double my max. So yeah, and he's giving me so many little gems here and there, which have been helping me a lot. And hopefully, yeah, not hopefully, I'm gonna get a lot more clients, and this is just the beginning, like he said. But yeah, I would say some key takeaways that I want people to take away from that call was, you know, me and him, we keep it real. And I just want to add that last part where I'm talking about I worked for free for not 1, but 2 clients. First client I worked for free for a month. This is growth operating, but I was doing a lot of copy with that. Second one, shout out to Elio. I've been working with him for 2.5 months, free. But at that time, like I said, the foundation, that's why I'm confident when I have a client now. And I know imposter syndrome is a serious thing. I know that's real. Some of you might get your first client, and some of you're even worried that you'll even get a first client because you don't know what you're gonna do. And, you know, especially if they pay you as well, I'm not gonna lie to you, you don't want to take the piss where someone pays you 4 figures and then you don't know what to do. You know, that's not a good situation to be in. So yeah, like I said, like, people are telling me, oh, you shouldn't be working free, you shouldn't be working for free. But I learned what it's like to work with a client. I learned what it's like to hit deadlines. I learned what it's like to communicate daily with clients. I've seen what it's like to write copy for clients and share it with them and see and help them implement it. And, you know, just handle not problems with clients, but problems that may come up when you're with the client. So maybe it's like setting up the domain, setting up different things and making sure that the emails can actually go out, stuff like that. So yeah, I did that for a couple months, guys. But that just gave me so much more confidence when I jumped on a call with the client. It gave me so much more confidence when it came to talking about price. It gave me just so much confidence when I was just speaking to him. Cause I'm like, I've worked with clients before and I know I can deliver because, you know, I've done this before. It's just that I did it for free. So yeah, and I like Alex was saying, it gave me so much more momentum because once I got that testimonial, guys, I made a video on it actually. If you want to check it out, I'm pretty sure it says, I just asked my client for a testimonial, or I just got my testimonial, something like that. When I got my testimonial, I was like, okay, the momentum is rolling now. I got my testimonial, I'm putting it everywhere. Put it on I didn't put it on YouTube, but I put it on the place where I was doing my outreach, which was Instagram. So I put it on there, I put it on my website, and yeah, just give me a ton of social proof. But I got that from working for free for 2 months plus. I'm still working with them now. So I'm just putting that out there. And yeah, those are the key takeaways. Like we said, outreach in the beginning, it sucks. Before I got those 2 clients, I was just doing outreach every day. And yeah, it's boring, it's frustrating, let's just be real. Outreach is the most annoying thing ever. You know, I was sitting here doing a bunch of outreach, no one really getting back to me, couple responses here and there. But yeah, it paid off. So far it's paid off. I've made my first 1,000 and it's just the beginning. Like you've said, now I have a ton more of momentum. Even with YouTube, I'm starting to grow my personal brand. If it wasn't for me, think about it like this. As of right now, if you go back on some of my earlier videos, even just videos from 2 weeks ago, actually go to the videos that literally the videos right before I spoke about landing my first client. Those videos only have 100 views, 200 views. As soon as I made that video of me landing my first client, that video is close to 4K views right now. And then from there, it's like 1.2, 1.3, 900, 3K. So from those last 5 videos, I've got like 500 subscribers from the last 5 videos. And before I posted that video, I had around 600 subscribers. Right now, it's doubled in the last week because of me getting my client, and people are coming to reach out to me and stuff like that. And I'm building my personal brand, which means that I can start getting inbound clients too, because inbound clients will start to see these videos because they're going viral. Not viral, but they're getting more attention now. But that's because, and it's just my story, I did a bunch of free work. I uploaded every single day, wasn't really getting no views, 100 views, maybe 200 views, working for free. And then all of a sudden, I take all of that knowledge from working for free and the testimonial, I use it to get a paid client. I make a video about getting a paid client. The video does way better than everything else. I literally double my subscribers, my personal brand starts to grow, and you know, I make connections, I links a bunch of people, and then now you're gonna start to see a snowball effect. But I just want to put this in the video and just keep it real, that, you know, hopefully the snowball effect, like I want to, you know, like the brand will start getting bigger, they'll start getting more clients. But I'm just showing you what a lot of people won't really talk about, like me working for free, me doing outreach and just getting left unseen, getting ghosted, me getting my first sales call, my first call being absolutely shit. I'm sitting on that call stuttering like crazy. I don't know what to say really. I worked for free for my first client. I get my first testimonial. It wasn't even a video testimonial, it was a text one. And I was like, damn, okay. Didn't get paid for that at all. Did over 30 days of free work. And then went back to outreach, managed to get Ellie as a client. And then working for free for over 60 days. taking all that knowledge from working for free, getting a testimonial and using it to get a paid client, and then from there made the video, and then things just kind of like exploded and just gone up like that. So that's the behind the scenes. It's not, I'm not here to be like a guru and be like, it's so easy. Like that's how my story's been. So I feel like a lot more people can relate to that. It's a lot. It's, yeah, because it's real. So hope this video has helped out. And yeah, I feel weird saying this, but yeah, subscribe to the channel, guys. I want to be dropping some really good gems and helping people out and sharing my journey, and like Alex, being as real as possible and helping people out and inspiring people to really go for it. Don't have to be copyright, whatever you're doing. So subscribe to the channel if you like this type of content. We'll be uploading not every single day, but whenever I have a gem, I'll make a video, post it out there, and I know it's gonna help a lot of people. So, and subscribe to see the journey. I'm gonna hit 10K in the next 90 days for sure. So yeah, it'll be cool if you can see that in real time. So alright guys, that's about it. Shout out to everyone that's watched this. Appreciate all the views, everyone that subbed, all of that. All love. See you on the next video. Take care.